What's up, guys? Welcome back to the A&H Podcast, Bahrain's first and only business and marketing show, with your host Husaini and your co-host
Abeer Hussaini.
All right, Abeer.
Our show is sponsored by.
Oh, you got sponsored today?
Yes.
Who's the sponsor?
It's Headache Teddy. Poor guy, he got so much headache from people mistakes in marketing.
Okay.
So he's sponsoring our show today.
Okay. So as you can see, guys, we don't really have a sponsor on today's show.
We do.
So if you want to sponsor the next episode, drop us a line.
We do.
Okay.
He's sponsoring the show.
He's sponsoring it.
Yeah.
Unpaid, unfortunately.
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. So today, let's dive into some deep topics. Okay.
Okay.
I want to start. Okay. With the service-based industry. Okay. So I've met a lot of people recently. Mm-hmm. And there's this common talk that the market is bad, right? COVID, we're all being affected, the market is bad, Bahrainis don't buy, Bahrainis want discounts, all sorts of excuses that I've heard, right? And is the market really bad is the question, okay? We do know, of course, people have been impacted, but can marketing help them get out of this situation?
First of all, there is no country in the world that does not go through turbulence or problems or issues, whether it's political, whether it's a lot of competition, whether it's economical, it's all over the world.
Yeah.
So if every business comes along and says, oh my God, the market is bad, the business customers don't pay, and I don't know what, and keep on giving themselves excuses, they will never get anywhere.
Yeah.
How do companies still make it throughout bad business environment, although they're living the same kind of atmosphere?
Yes.
Why are they doing differently?
Yeah.
Can you ask Teddy?
I can't ask Teddy.
Teddy knows the
Teddy
answer.
doesn't know.
These are just excuses that you keep telling yourself because you don't want to really move forward.
Yeah.
You make it more complicated for yourself.
Yeah.
Can marketing help? Of course, it is what will move your needle forward, whether you're in a service or you're a product-based business. And even Teddy knows this.
Even Teddy knows that.
Yes.
Something really interesting about this topic, okay? I don't remember a time in the last 10 years, ever since we moved to Bahrain, I don't ever remember. That's what I'm saying.
Even
ever since we moved
didn't the economy hit?
We had a recession there,
exactly.
But people don't complain over there that the market is bad. Now, in the last 10 years since I've been here, I don't think I've ever seen a time where people the market is good.
Yeah, it's always
It's always bad. It's always people don't spend, people don't have money, where are the Saudis, where is this, where is that?
At the same time, people are making money.
At the same time, people are making money. People are making millions as well, you know what I mean? So what is going on here, right? And it's I think the market is bad really is a mindset as well. You know what I mean? Because it's interesting enough. Now, it might be bad for me to say this, but it's your business is bad. It's not the market is bad. It's the way you're running your business is bad.
They might have the best service, and I always say it.
Yeah.
Some people, people that I met, businesses that I want in, they have the best product, they have the best service. They don't know how to communicate it.
Yeah.
If in your head the market is bad, you've already made a closure. Yes. No matter what I do, it's bad.
Yeah.
Even when
you're like a charity case.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but you come across the chat. Oh, I can't pay. The market is bad. Oh, you know how it is. I don't have any budget, right?
Shocking, to be honest. I'm just gonna say something which I shouldn't be saying as well.
Oh no.
Let
Teddy say it. You shouldn't say it. Let Teddy say it.
Teddy says that majority of people that complain that they don't have money to pay agents are the ones who are sitting on gold. And you find out this later on.
Okay.
And people who actually don't have, and they're actually struggling, they will do anything to get themselves out of, because they want to get out of that situation. Yeah. And they will pay you your fee, you will fix their business, they will be happy, you're happy.
Yeah.
Now, if you have already closed it in your mind, if this is your mindset, that I don't want to pay to get out of where I am today, then you'll never get out. It's so simple.
Do you know what? I think I say this to a few people, right? It's okay, let's say your business is bad. And the market is kind of bad, okay? But you can always find the sweet spot. You know what I mean? You can always find your customer base, right? But then and then they're like, well, I don't want to spend on advertising or marketing right now because market is bad. I don't have cash flow. I got to pay bills. I got to pay expenses. And then I'm like, cool. But do you want to die like a really long, slow, painful death, right? Or do you want to just break out of it now? Like, because you're not.
It's not even a slow death because, by the way, and you need, as a business owner, you need to think about this. If you're in debt today and you decide to close your business, your debt is not going anywhere. It's actually following you, haunting you till the day you die until you pay it off. So why do you want to do that to yourself? Why do you want to go into one circle of bad thing, a bigger circle of a bigger bad thing, and continue doing this? You need to break out of this bad circle. How do you break out of this bad circle? Now, if I am in a financial problem, then I need to bring in more cash to solve it. Nothing will solve it for you apart from more cash. Like,
you know, exactly. And here's the thing, and why I said a long, painful, slow death. It wasn't even about closing your business. It's keeping your business open. Your liabilities, your fixed costs every month just pile up. So your debt actually gets bigger, but you're hoping it's
one day
a miracle will happen.
Without me doing anything.
Nothing, you don't change anything.
I'm not going to fix my business.
The market becomes good.
I'm not going to do marketing. I'm not going to see the underlying issue in my service. I'm not going to fix anything. I'm going to sit there.
And some miracle will happen though.
With my Teddy. And even Teddy doesn't eat, so I can't feed it anything. It's just going to look at Teddy. And hope Teddy will one day talk.
Look, here's the thing, guys. Okay.
I bring it in a jokey way because I've seen a lot of those examples, and actually hurts when you see somebody that doesn't realize they're going into problems in their business.
The whole gets bigger.
Exactly, and even the problem in the business moves to your personal life, and you get affected personally. You lose even your family. Why?
Exactly.
Take an action. Fix it.
You know what I would say? It's like, if you're going through this situation, if you're not totally set up in your life yet, don't spend. Like, don't go to the movies, don't go to dinner, don't do stupid things. Put all your money back in your business and invest in it, because at the end of the day, if you don't fix it, nothing else is going to work out. You know what I mean?
Have you ever come across clients where you can see the problem?
But he buys a new Range Rover instead.
No. And you're discussing the problem, and he goes, no, this is not a problem.
Then what's the problem?
Then what's the problem in your business? I don't have a problem in my business.
My product's good.
Everything's
good. I'm amazing.
And you don't even know what you're talking about. But I just came here and spent my hours with you because you're not even benefiting me. Nothing is wrong with me, but my business is not doing well.
Because the market's bad.
Teddy, can you please explain? No, I cannot.
Well, guys, look, this is not supposed to be some negative video. This is actually, I'm talking about reality, because this happens with so many people. And the thing is, the solution is clear, right? There's two ways to solve a problem like this, in my opinion, okay? One is marketing, obviously, right? Because if you're saying your product is good, your team is good, your reputation is good, everything is good, but it's not working for you, then clearly you have a marketing and awareness problem, okay? And you're not able to spend dollars to make dollars, if that makes sense, right? And the thing is, why people actually feel badly about, okay, I don't want to do marketing, whatever, is because they've tried before and failed, right? And that is because there's obviously a big difference between a real marketing strategy and just random posts and sponsored ads. By the way, you could spend $10,000 on your social media and still make zero, right? Because the message was wrong, the call to action was not there, the imagery was not there, the psychology is not there, there's no reason for people to interact with you. And then on the other hand, you could spend $100 on your ads
and make more.
And make thousands, you know, like if you just got those one or two right clients, right? Now, if you're not willing to do that, as an example, okay, and let's say you are in the service-based industry, and I specifically say service-based industry because the retail industry relies on walk-in traffic and advertising. It's as simple as that. If you don't have that, you're just not going to get anywhere, right? So if you have a shop, for example, and no one's coming into the shop, well, what else can you do except advertise, right?
And
there is nothing
get
else.
Shocked that people don't even do that.
They don't, right? And then
they're sitting there, and I look at their stuff, and it really reflects bad on their business. You walk into a store and it's dead, and the staff are so bored.
Yeah.
They're just sitting like this. And even when you walk in, although they're bored, because their momentum is like to the ground, they just look at you like, how can I help you? And you just go like, trust me, I don't need your help.
Exactly. So
just leave me alone.
So that is with retail, okay? Retail, you need, obviously, if you're not spending on advertising, you're not creating awareness, and if you're not creating a messaging, and in today's world, by the way, marketing and advertising, it's not like before. It's not a lamppost.
Teddy wants to talk. Sorry. Teddy wants to say one thing. Marketing, 100%. But you need to be realistic even in your marketing campaign. Like at the end of the day, you cannot market diamonds and then I walk into the store and I find cardboard. Like your imagery, whatever you are trying to give a message, let it be realistic, let it be from the heart, let it be who you are. Don't sell the moon and the stars, and then when somebody walks into your actual business, they find a complete different story because your marketing does not match your reality. And here is where your marketing will go wrong. I'll come one time, I'll find out the gap, and then I'll never walk in back again, even if I see 100 million ads from the same place.
By the way, that's a very interesting point because every customer touch point is marketing at the end of the day. Like, so as long as they're wearing your t-shirt with your logo in your shop, the way the person talks to you, and even if he's wearing the t-shirt outside of your shop, he's still representing you, right? And so one thing I actually don't see much of, and I'll be very honest, and you guys can comment below and let me know if your case is different, right? I never see training of staff on terms of how to talk to customers, how to deal with situations.
I see it in certain places.
Yeah, the big franchises,
yes.
right? And,
yeah.
But I'm not talking about those, right? And we don't want to mention their names since they're not paying to be on the show.
Teddy is.
Teddy is. But how often, like, where's these morning meetings? Where's these, like, afternoon, evening? How was the day? What happened today? What customer problems did we face today? How should you greet someone? How should you deal with different situations? Communication is part of your brand. So imagine like when you're calling a shop. Now let's not even talk about walking into a shop. These days we either call or it's online, right? So when you call a business, right? And they're like, hello, right? And I feel like, far out, man. Like, you know, I feel bad to even talk to them. I'm like, it's so rude. And
I always look at the phone. Did I call the right
Did I call the right number? It's like, hello. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so it's like, where's that phone mannerism? You know, like, hi, thank you for calling XYZ. How can I help you today? Let me give you an amazing time today. Now you made a friendly conversation, but instead I just get, hello, yes. You're selling 1,000 dinar product, right? And you feel intimidated to even talk to this person, right? And then sometimes I'm like, hey, you know I want to do business with you. He's like, huh? Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's crazy. Guys, every customer touch point, right, is important. Like, you're losing money by the way you're speaking on the phone. Have you had this experience?
Always. And that's why I'm laughing, because I can relate.
Yeah, exactly. So train your staff, train them how to speak, right? Those staff you're saying just sitting there bored, right? They're not getting motivated every day. You know, like a business owner, his job is to motivate his team, to make them love going to work.
I will go to a very bigger issue today. You said the business owner.
Yes.
By the way, we have the mentality in the Middle East, or the Gulf specifically, that if you're a business owner, it means you bring people that work for you and that's it. That's your job. I put in the cash, I made the place, I brought in the stuff, and my job is now to sit back, relax, and enjoy the cash that's coming back in.
Yeah.
By the way, if you don't put an effort into actually managing your own business and seeing how it's going, where are you going to get the cash from? I've seen people fall and they thought they're on the top of the world. I've seen businesses who were peanuts made it so far today because they put in the heart, the soul into their business. This mentality of, let me bring people who don't understand business and let them manage my cash for me, does not work. It will take you so far until it just stops. If you bring in a manager that's better than you, then yes. But if you bring in somebody who doesn't know anything about business and actually expect them to make it into a successful business, who are you kidding? Like, seriously, who are you kidding?
You know, it's interesting because people don't see it this way, right? But the truth is, my staff doesn't work for me.
No.
I work for them.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I'm the one who has to pay them.
Yes.
I'm the one who has to train them.
Yeah.
I'm the one who has to motivate them. So who's working for who, really? You know what I mean?
And when the business goes bad,
yeah.
whose responsibility is it? The owner.
Exactly. So they can always walk away,
Yeah.
right? And so the thing is, it's your job to motivate them, train them, let them be happy, let them love what they do, where they want to work, you know what I mean? And this is going to affect how you deal with your customers, because if they're not happy, then how will they make your customers happy? You know what I mean? So I know this is not technically marketing, but it is because it deals with how they talk to your customers, right? So training, guys, training and motivation is very important. But what about coming back to my original point was that if you can't afford marketing, let's say you can't afford it, right? You can't go take a credit card loan or a bank loan, you know, to do some advertising. You're screwed, right? Here is where you need heart. And when I say heart, I mean, you don't sit back in your office and hope something works out. Look, social media is free.
That's what I'm just
Reaching out to people
say.
is free.
It's not about paying an agency. If you have the money, perfect, because you're getting more for the amount that you put in. Like, rather than it's your own brain, only you have a whole team behind you. But if you don't have that, then it's fine. Just do it yourself. Don't just sit on your chair, hope for a better day when you're not even changing one thing in your business, not even taking one step into your marketing.
You got to make those calls, right? So like, if you can't, okay, look, everyone has an Instagram account, a Facebook, a YouTube, a LinkedIn, and all of that stuff, right?
Marketing has been so much easier these days than it was ever.
Imagine, do you remember back in the day where you have to like literally pick up the phone, hello, get lost, right? Get lost. But even today, like, you could still do that. You could still make 20, 30, 40 phone calls every day. And by the way, what I say is the cold calling of 2020 is so much easier, because instead you slide into their DMs and you do a little video message and it's like, hey, this is Hussain, I'm going to change your life, I'm going to do this for you, can we have a meeting, right? And do that 100 times a day. And you know, like, I've given this advice to people before, they'll do it 2 times and then they'll be like, oh, I didn't get any response.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game, bro. Yeah. It's a numbers game. Like, if you ain't doing the numbers, how are you going to get the game? You know what I mean? Like, you got to hit like 20 people to get maybe one person to get back at you.
It's the same with marketing. You're spreading awareness, but who actually needs the service or the product that you're actually offering today is maybe up to 5 to 10% maximum. And that's it. But you need to keep doing it, because you've got those 5-10% which accumulate by the end of the year, and then you'll have a customer base. But if you don't accumulate those 5-10%, why are you accumulating? Zero.
Exactly. Look, guys, what I want to give it as a takeaway here, especially coming back to the service-based industry. Look, I mean, we ran ads recently for ourselves.
Yeah.
I put a big budget, but ended up spending $60 to get 20 leads, 1 lead converting. That's way more than I need, right?
Sure.
And I ain't complaining the market's bad, right?
No.
And even if I'm too scared to call people, they're coming to me. Funny. If you run it properly.
Funny, you're talking about service industry, right? Service industry especially, you don't need customers, not all, but majority of businesses, you don't need customers in your country.
No, it doesn't even matter where your clients are, right? Like, you know, I want to deal with the West. I now want to get Australian clients, European clients, American clients. You might want to get Saudi clients, Kuwaiti clients, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter.
Well, what's this racism, Hussain?
Because I deal with the English speaking, you deal with the Arabic speaking.
Really? Okay.
Hey, you got to cover the whole market, right?
All right.
But the thing is, right, if this is the mentality you need to have when you're running an ad, okay?
Yeah.
Especially in the service-based industry. Think about it as, if I'm going to make 100 phone calls a day, right? My time's limited. I'm a human being. I'll get rejected a few times. I might be like, damn, I don't want to continue, right? Think about your ads as your soldiers who are giving your sales pitch to 100,000 people a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you're crafting the ad itself, it should be a sales pitch. Now, when I say sales pitch, guys, I'm not saying, hey, 200 dinars with your social media.
I am calling you from ABC. I want goodbye.
Would you call a company and be like, hi, social media, 200 dinars? No, right? Like, but that's what these ads say, right? And then you're cheapening yourself, which means from the other person's perspective, I'm seeing an ad. I don't know who this company is. I don't know who the person is. I don't know anything about them. I just see 200 dinar social media. Why should I call you? Unless it's the numbers attracted me for some reason.
What actually shocks me about social media these days, that they actually think social media is just slamming a picture on your account and that's it. And continue doing this picture for 10 years from now. How complicated it is. You're just taking a picture and putting it there. No. It's not the actual social media marketing or management. It has no strategy. It has nothing behind it. Like if I wanted to put a picture and just put a picture there and that's it, then you do it. I don't want to waste my time on doing this same thing on a daily basis. Just open your Instagram and put a picture. Why?
Exactly. Look, there's a reason why when we run ads, we get results. And others complain that they don't get results, right? Because there's a complex web of things today, right? But really what it boils down to is if you were going to sell yourself to someone and now you've got an automated way to reach thousands of people, how would you craft that message? How would you make them stop? And how would you make them think, damn, I need to meet this person? You know what I mean? What are those problems that keep them up at night? You know what I mean? And how are you solving that for them? Because if you're not problem solving, then you're advertising like a billboard, and those days are gone.
And that doesn't apply to services, if that's what we're talking about. And this morning we were talking about something which was interesting, which is Cola, for example. I'm going to bring their name because they're legends in the marketing industry. And when I say legends, there is no kid, no adult, no old person that doesn't know who Coca Cola is. Until today, with the millions and billions of dinars, dollars that they made worldwide, why do you think they still advertise? And they advertise in the most creative ways. When they actually don't communicate to you consciously, they communicate to you subconsciously in movies, throughout billboards, signages, menus in the restaurant. They actually pay the restaurant to put their logo on their menu. Why would they want to do that? Because they don't want to scream. They're not in a stage of their business that they want to scream, hey, we're cola, we're a drink. Everybody knows this. But why do they continuously remind you of how they are? And they actually, what I love about them recently, where they actually took their product and put it or linked it to feelings.
Yes.
They linked it to good times. They linked it to winning.
It's
I know. It's like whenever you look at the World Cup, you see their face there. Pepsi the same. And it's like,
exactly. Guys, if you don't know NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, it's a way to program the mind and influence it. So, yeah, marketing is all psychology at the end of the day, right? And that is the difference in a great campaign and not, you know, are you hitting those psychological points?
And then another thing, when you want to do a proper marketing campaign, you don't do it in one night. Now, if you need to think about it, you need to have a strategy, you need to have the artworks behind it, the videos behind it. This does not happen overnight. If you call your agency at 12 a.m., tomorrow I want this campaign. Teddy, dead.
Guys, there's always a short-term, medium-term, and long-term strategy, and that is what makes you sustainable. And when it comes to the service-based industry, which was the topic originally, you need leads, okay? Because without leads, you don't have any sales. And it's as simple as that. So all your marketing focus should be on how do I get as many leads as possible? And then those leads are the things that convert to sales, and sales is your cash. It's as simple as that.
He agrees.
All right. Okay, guys, well, to the next episode. Look, the key takeaways today: psychology, leads, run a campaign, and communication across the board.
Me say something?
Yes.
If you're in a bad situation, look at yourself first, look at your business first, and then move into marketing. Fix the internal, move to the external, and you will do better. Just don't sit in the same place.
Till the next time.
Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Bye-bye.